I'm going to take you through a cool down and stretch with my cat Smokey. So to get started, we want to slowly bring the heart rate down. So put your fingertips on your shoulders, roll back and drawing circles with the elbows forward. So back, up and round. Deep breaths. And then reverse, so forward, back, round. Big circles with those elbows. And then shoulders roll back, fingers on shoulders, sort of bring them down and back. Elbow tuck under. Going to do neck rolls. So I'm starting by looking at my left side, chin to chest, right. Look up at the ceiling. And with those shoulders pulled away from the ears, you should feel an extra nice stretch through your neck. Deep breaths. Now, starting by looking at the right, chin to chest, look to the left, feeling, say random things, door, ceiling, window, cat. Ignore me when I babble. If I edited out every babble, I would never post a video. Right, and then drop the arms down. We'll just do slow, look side to side, and then chin to chest, look at the ceiling. Now doing some torso twists. So hips stay still, bring from the middle. That's not inconvenient at all, Smokey. Not at all. We're going to do some leg swings, so try not to kick a cat. Just side to side, get your arms involved. Smoothing that lactic acid around after the build up from the workout. Do a few slow butt kicks. And then we're going to do some hip openers, so knee up, round, the other leg, get into the hips. She knows she's cute, but she knows she's in the way. This is cat yoga. Right, now start with the neck stretch, so shoulders back up and down. Take your left hand, place it on your right ear. Don't pull, but left ear to left shoulder. Feel the stretch here on your right side. Deep breath. And then roll chin center, right hand on left ear, left shoulder, back and down, fingertips reaching down to intense side stretch. Right ear to right shoulder. Ooh. My neck is so stiff. Right. Next, I just want you to interlace your hands with your thumbs down. Place it at the back of your head with your thumbs reaching the back of your neck. Elbows out and wide. Chin to chest. And let your elbows come in. So, flat back, chin to chest. Let gravity just help stretch out the back of your neck. Deep breath. Up. Stretch out. Then take the right arm across your chest, shoulder rotated down away from your ear. Feel that in your shoulder and the right upper back. If you want to intensify it at all, look over your right shoulder. Fingertips reaching towards the left. Right, swap. Left arm across the body. Shoulder rotated down away from the ear. Sometimes it takes me a while to adjust myself. Right. Looking over the left shoulder to intensify. Doing a little hip sway as well. Right. Then I'm doing tricep stretch, so right arm up, hand in the middle of the shoulder blades. Left hand, sorry, Smokey, it's not like going away, is it? So elbow pulling towards your head, but make sure it's not pushing against your head and hurting your neck. Oh, they are tight. Breathe into it, so deep breaths will help you relax into these poses. Very important to do after a workout, to stretch after you strengthen. Swap, left hand between shoulder blades, right hand reaches to left elbow. If you want to, you can also intensify by interlacing your hands and pulling that left elbow back. If you don't feel the stretch enough. Clearly, as I'm right-handed, my right tricep seems to be stronger and it's more. Right. And then interlace your fingers. Push forward, letting your back round. Shoulders can come forward here. Actively reaching those knuckles towards the front. Drop your neck down. Feel this in the upper back. Deep breaths into the upper back, then that release. Release, interlace your fingers behind your back, take shoulders up, down, but make sure tailbone is tucked under, reach your knuckles down and elbows back. Chest comes up towards your chin. Don't tilt your head back too much. You should really feel this through front of your shoulders and your chest. I just feel it everywhere. It hurts. You can bring your palms together or square them out. I like them like this. It kind of gives me an extra wrist stretch. Right. Release. I'm going to twist you around you. Right, well, start with wide leg. So, if you put your arms out at a T, try and position your feet roughly under your wrists, toes pointing forwards, and from here I want you to hinge from your hips, so hips going back, to a flat back position. You can feel the stretch on your hamstrings there, and then come down to the mat. The cat. Show you from the side here. So, fingertips can touch the ground. If they can't, or you're like this, do a slight bend in your knees and we're going to bring the right hand to the center. Yeah, well, you're in the way. And then with your left hand, track up your right arm. You can do this as straight as too. And if you can only get your arm there, that's fine. Or here, it's just nice to open the back. Make sure your shoulders are away from the ears. And further look down, forward or up. Deep breaths. And then to the other side, I'm just going to show you all angles. So now it's the cat. Don't just move them anymore. Left hand in the center, right arm tracks and reaches towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from ears. Come down to the center. From here, hold your hands over to your right ankle, calf. Just try to bring your head towards your knee. Movement coming from your hips, not your lower back. So there's no pain in the lower back. And release, walk through center. Over to the left leg, grab wherever you feel comfortable, and then from the hips, bring your forehead towards that knee. Release, hands on hips, come to flat back, and then up. Now we want toes slightly pointed out. Take a bend, arms, hands just above the knee, flat back, and then drop your right shoulder into the middle, moving to look over your left shoulder. So from the side, so then right shoulder comes down, looking over. Oh, she's still on your back. Release the center, and then other side, so left shoulder down. Look over your right shoulder. Release the center. Step your right foot back, left foot forward, hips pointing forward. You want your right heel on the ground. This is want to get into our calves. Start to bend your left knee. Make sure it doesn't go over the toes. Again, hips are coming to the side, they're parallel. And take a big enough stride so that you can really feel the stretch in the calf muscle. Flat back, shoulders down, breathe deep. And then from here, straighten the left leg. Again, hips pointing forward, hinge forward to feel the stretch in your left hamstring. Flat back. Roll up, other side, so left heel down, hips square forward, bend right knee so you can feel that in your left calf. So if you can't feel it here, just take a bigger stride forward. and straighten that right leg. Again, make sure your hips are parallel, so you're pulling that right hip back and pushing that left hip forward. Hands on hips, flat back, hinge over that right leg to feel a stretch into your hamstrings. Roll up. And one of the last stretches is a big hip one, so toes pointed out, come down, knees not going over toes, but you want your elbows pushing into those thighs, flat back, so no bending like this, just flat back. I'm about to take anyway. Oh, this opens the hips, so depending on your anatomy, my legs are quite long and even a bit wide apart, but as long as your knees aren't coming over your toes, adjust until you're, well, I wouldn't say comfortable, this isn't a very comfortable pose, but until you're in the right position. I do a little sway from side to side, pushing in, elbows pushing into the thighs, pushing into my palms, deep breaths, flat back, remember. Slowly roll up, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Last time, breath in, breath out. Shake it out. And this is a good cool down and stretch to finish the end of your workout. If you want to do any more stretches, I have got full body stretch, or feel free, like giving you permission. YouTube, someone who's done a stretch. Okay, well, I can't edit that out. From me and Smokey, thank you. And remember to keep moving and